Yo, what up, though?
What's happening?
What's
What's
going on?
Want to go closer? Yeah, let's go.
Let's
Get live and direct.
closer. There we go.
Uh-huh.
Shift over this. Okay, bam, here we go. Cool. So, we want to welcome everybody to this video from the Plant-Based Brothers with a Z. I'm Coach G.
Man Cat Fitness.
Monk.
And we've been seeing something. This is gonna be pretty juicy today. No pun intended. But we're gonna talk about this topic that's been going around, and it's about lab-grown meat.
Lab-grown what?
Lab-grown meat.
Lab-grown meat.
And we was talking about this before we decided to go on camera, and you know, brother Monk right here,
He got fired up.
he got really absolutely vocal about this.
Don't believe.
And so what we decided to do was we decided to just do a talk about it.
What did
So,
I say?
I don't know, your chest got kind of
Yeah,
big.
it-
He was like, he
it
raised
puffed
up
up.
like,
Yeah.
he's like, what? Lab-grown meat?
Yeah.
But
so-
what did I say?
We didn't get there.
We-
That's why we had to
had
turn on the
yeah, we
camera.
had to
What
turn-
did I say?
We're gonna have a little discussion about it, and you know, make sure you guys chime in on the comments below. Mind you, you know, for the vegan police out there, none of us eat meat. None of us plan on eating meat.
I smelled meat on his breath earlier.
You know, and so you know, just be cool with your comments. So we want people to use their creative
Yes.
thought process and.
Yes, we are. This.
Yeah.
Exactly. So this is just a topic that I think we need to cover because they said by 2018 lab grown meat will be official. So
You said 2018?
2000
This year?
by the end of this year.
That's now. That ain't, we're not talking about the future.
Well,
18, sometime other
Well,
time.
we don't know when in 2018.
No money.
So
Shit, it's August.
well, that's what I'm saying. So by the end of this year,
Yeah.
you know, lab grown meat will be in your
The thing to
stores.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can start off. So Monk, I want to hear your thoughts on it. What are your thoughts on lab grown meat?
Well, first of all, it sounds disgusting. Just saying it. You know what I'm saying? That's why you probably got a reaction out of me. Lab-grown meat. There's nothing that sounds good about that.
Right.
And when it comes to veganism, see, I don't know how they do it. First of all, I don't know how they even do it. What they take it from? They got to take it from something.
Well,
living, right?
they get the actual cells of the animal and they duplicate them.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the way I would think about it is kind of like how they grow organs. They get the stem cells, and based off the stem cells, then they can actually grow the organ, whatever it is that they're trying to grow. Same way they would do like a heart or a kidney or a liver or whatever.
So this is my take on it. If you're gonna eat meat, I would suggest that.
Okay.
I mean, if it cuts down on animals,
Well, 'cause it doesn't hurt, yeah,
right?
it doesn't
In
hurt
the
an
environment,
actual creature.
however, if it's not affecting the environment or whatever, okay,
Right.
it's 1,000 times better than to go just eat an animal that's been killed and have to be raised and all that.
Right.
100%.
Okay.
Me, I'm not eating. I don't care how the meat comes.
Right.
If it's actual meat, I am not touching. it.
Right.
And that's probably why you got a reaction out of me because I don't care what. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care where you got it from. I don't
Is it
care.
the word meat?
I,
If they called it something else besides meat, what if they tricked us
No.
and said a different phrase?
Does it
now?
bleed still? Is it
I
bloody?
don't.
Well, the Impossible Burger
No,
is bloody.
No, that's not real blood. Does it have tissue?
But this is not a real animal.
It does have tissue. It's actual
Flesh.
Yeah, it's the flesh.
I don't do flesh.
Okay, and so but this is the thing. So now,
Oh, you about to eat some?
no, I'm not. I'm definitely not.
Oh man, I'm so disappointed right now.
But this is the thing.
I see it in your eyes.
I was on a forum about veganism, and somebody did post the question. They was like, "Can vegans still eat lab-grown meat?" And just to play the devil's advocate on it, technically the biggest thing that I noticed that most people talk about being vegan is the cruelty.
Yeah.
And so if you remove the cruelty from it, then does that mean that you still
Well, like I said, personally for me, I wouldn't do it.
okay?
But for somebody else, I would suggest them doing that.
Right.
If they really had to eat meat. But
Right.
if you're already a vegan, I think it's so much of a mindset
Uh-huh.
that you're so distanced from
Yeah.
that you would never go, oh, meat's available? Let me go back and.
But so now this is the thing though. Now this is gonna be this
the
is gonna-
kicker?
Yeah, this is gonna be a different paradox because now I feel like some people that were vegan will try that.
I believe that too.
You know what I mean? Like I believe that they will try that. And I don't know, just to get my personal view on it, I wouldn't eat it because I'm not, now that I haven't eaten meat for 10 years, I don't want to go back to even putting that in my body.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because it still has, for me, I think it would still have the effects, probably not as much, but I just don't like the way I don't like the way my body was running.
Yeah,
when I
processing
was.
all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
You gotta look at it too. It's like, okay, if it has the meat, if it's meat, it's gonna still have cholesterol.
Yeah.
It's gonna have all those
Right.
things that come with that.
Right.
What I was speaking of is just like vegans that were for ethical vegans.
Yeah.
Not people that were worried about their health. Because
Yeah.
I mean, even as a vegan, you can just eat a bunch of
Yeah.
stuff
Junk
that ain't good for
Yeah,
you.
you
And
can
if
be
you're
junk
already
food.
there,
Yeah, to all you junk food vegans,
If you already
it's
have-
possible to be a junk food vegan. Just
Right.
because you're on a vegan diet doesn't mean it's healthy.
I think if you're already there at that point, then those would be the ones that would most likely try the meat
Yeah.
that wasn't meat because they're not really tripping off their body
Right.
as long as it's not hurting them.
Yeah. So it's more from that standpoint saying that, hey, no animal got hurt in this process, but I still want some ribs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Like that's where it opens up that door.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the door was closed, but when it was coming from the cruelty side. But now since it takes away from it, it's
But
not.
see, my mind, when I see bones,
Most of it's boneless.
I'm just saying, even just picturing this animal.
They got lab grown tenders.
I know. I just to picture it, I just can't. There's no possible way that I would just. How would you even feel putting flesh in your mouth at this point in time in your life? I don't care where it came from. How would that feel?
I mean, me personally, I don't even eat a lot of the fake vegan meats
Right,
out there.
right.
Let alone some other kind
some
of
real
vegan
fake meats.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it was a cool little transition. Occasionally, you might have something, but me personally, I might have something, but it was like one of those things that it helped me make the transition, but it wasn't something I wanted to make a staple of my diet.
Well, I think
or my lifestyle.
Right. One thing I was thinking, like, I really didn't start doing the fake meats until like the vegan meats probably until like maybe a couple years after my when I was transitioning.
Yeah.
Probably like 4 or 5 years after that. That's when I got into that. I wasn't really into the fake meats to begin with, and probably as like a couple years ago, I started eating more of it. And I don't even think it was the feeling of trying to have meat. It was more just like, a certain texture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
texture.
Yeah, it's just adding a certain texture to whatever you eating. So I don't know.
I think soon they're gonna come out with some fake stuff that's actually really healthy for you, and I think they're starting to go in that direction. Like where they're
Listen to what you just said though. Some
What?
fake stuff
No.
that's really healthy.
Put it like
for
this:
you.
something that looks like a burger, but it's made naturally raw, things like that. They're starting to move towards
What do you mean,
using
more raw?
whole, ingredients,
Food engineering.
Yes, yeah.
See, that's where it gets sketchy for me. I don't want to put anything that's been
Engineered?
engineered or conjured up in a
I'm just saying, I'm talking
laboratory.
about some type of raw thing where it's just the ingredients that are just put together, not actually like.
Well,
a
tell me
real
what the
process.
ingredients
You know
are
what
and
I'm
let me
talking
mix
about?
it together.
Like not like a real go through a real process like processed food, but
Yeah.
something that they could just stick together.
Right.
And there's binding agents that are
Yeah, there's all type of
Yes.
binders. You got soy lecithin, that's a binder. Agar, that's a binder.
See,
There's so many different type of binders. You got flax is a binder. So it's all different levels to this, but yeah, I just thought that was an interesting topic. So does anybody have any other things that they?
So, I mean, for me personally, like when I think of, like we're just saying, like people transitioning, maybe that could be something that helps a person that's going from a regular meat diet to transitioning over to that, maybe into a plant-based alternative when it comes to meat products. But to live, like to continuously put that into their bodies?
I still don't trust it. I wouldn't trust it even if I was a meat eater. I wouldn't trust it.
Yeah, like what goes into that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the whole process?
Like what are the side effects? Nobody knows what the side effects are. 5 years of putting that into your body, and how your body has to digest
this is
it.
what I say. I'll say this. If we just speaking of it from a cellular level, I can't see how there will, and this is maybe just my ignorance to it, but I don't see how it would be worse because if you think about all the chemicals and stuff that they put inside the animals, if you think about something like all of the antibiotics that they use, they would no longer have to use these. Actually, the meat probably wouldn't have any type of any bacteria growing on it. You know what I'm saying? So if anything, it could be better than because the system that they're using now is just straight fake stuff.
Yeah.
It's genetically modified animals. It's all type of stuff that they're using. So if you think about it from an aspect of just like clean meat, it probably would be that.
Because it's controlled.
Right. It's a controlled environment. So, but however, if something were to contaminate it, then that might be something that you don't know about. It could be,
they could be putting something in there just to calcify your peanut gland or something. They could be doing something to control the masses with this.
They could. That's a whole nother.
And then I was gonna say, anything that's getting mass produced on that kind of level, like what it can do to you. You know what I'm saying? Like all the variables that go into having to make millions of pounds of this product.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To be able to have it across the country and around the world.
And I think lab grown meat is probably like a good short-term solution. But at the end of the day, whenever you try to mass produce anything, you always run into supply and demand issues.
Exactly.
And so it's
You
kind
mean
of
like the Beyond Burgers that are always out?
Exactly. No. It's definitely it's the same thing. It's the same thing now. Beyond Burger is having a situation where
They can't even make it now.
right.
They sold out in like an hour.
Yeah, like, and especially like I went to Whole Foods a couple days ago before I went out of town, and they had those sausages.
Yeah.
And the sausages are sold out.
Yeah.
And so it's like
I have only seen them, and we got them one time. We bought them one time. That's the only time I've ever seen them. Every time I go, they're gone.
Yeah.
People get like a heads up from someone working there, and they just come down.
and so that's the same thing with the burgers. So the burgers.
You gotta find them on the black market.
Yeah, like right. So I think that's one of the things too is just like what's obviously a plant-based diet is definitely probably the most sustainable. But I think for those people that you got that's stuck or transitioning, I don't know. I would have to see 10 years of study on this on specific study to figure out what this is. But I don't know. It's kind of like how to feel about it. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know
Until
how
you actually see it.
Yeah, until I see what happens with it, I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah.
But I know there's all type of ways that it could go left, or it could go right, or it could be
smooth sailing.
Yeah,
For some people.
and I think it just depends on who's creating it.
Yeah. Who is creating?
Yeah, who's creating
What's their
it.
agenda?
Exactly.
There you go. And they
What
can
is their
control the
agenda?
world with this thing, man.
exactly.
People always say, "Oh, you conspiracy." If you look back in history, there's been a lot that went down that now we're just learning why this happened.
Right.
Makes sense. So, go ahead.
All right.
No, I was gonna say. So this is where we need you guys to comment right here at the bottom. Let's get this conversation going, guys. Like this is huge. Like he said, 2018. We're right here. It's 4 months left. Shoot, is it 4 months or 3? No, it's 4 months. It's the 8th month, right?
No, not the 8 months.
5
yet.
months. 5 months.
5 months left.
5 months left.
Yep.
5 months left in the year, and this stuff is going to be all through the stores. So, are you going to feed this stuff to your kids? Could you give your kids this stuff?
Right.
This is like a Krabby Patty off of SpongeBob or something. You look at it close and you're like, what is this?
Right. So what we want y'all to do is we want y'all to comment below, give us your feedback, give us your opinions, and also too, if it's anything else that you guys want us to talk about, any type of topics that you want us to discuss, we are all ears and we are open to figuring out what you gotta say. And make sure that you like this video and share it, and also subscribe. Subscribe right here.
And for those that are already doing that, thank you so much. We're trying to get this off the ground so we can bring some awareness to some folks, help some folks out, help them to make the best decisions for them.
You gotta love it. This is live and direct. We got Lil Man in the background. He's like, Dad!
Hey, I'm over here being pops on pops.
Yeah. You see how quick he it got quiet too, didn't it? So work. So guys, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you can find your man Cat Fitness on Instagram at Cat Fitness 3. You can also find me on Facebook, Cat Fitness. Where can they find you,
You
Coach
can
G?
find me at on Instagram, PlantBFit1, and you can also find me on Facebook, but don't add me on Facebook.
You can find me on Instagram at I Am Vegan Monk and on Facebook, Vegan Monk.
Guys, also make sure you're following our Plant Power Brothers page on Instagram.
With a Z.
With a Z.
We'll post a link below the video to where you can find us at all of our social stuff. At this time, we want to thank y'all for taking the time out of y'all day to watch us talk about all this good stuff, and peace.
Yeah. Make sure you're tuning in every Tuesday around the exact same time. We're going to be going live on here so you guys can interact with us and everything. So we'll see you guys next week. All right. Peace out.